in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. Going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing, I'll regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Okay. I want to thank everybody for being here. Hold on. Hi, you got a long name, T. You are a mod for VP, right? Hi. Oh, how do you say your name? Katrina? That's pretty. Grandma, what's up? Okay, I want to thank everybody for being here. No, Vegan is not here yet. However, she will be. She's probably gonna be late. Or she is late, but that's okay. All right. Let's see. The people, I think my people that watch me on a regular basis, I don't think they know what IRL is or IP2 even. Do you? Yes, Grandma. Grandma. No, I'm going to tell you this. IRL is like in real life, right? And so they get a lot of trolls, these people. So we're probably going to get some trolls, and don't block any of them or anything. Just if they say something disrespectful to her, delete their comment. All right. All right. Hey, Miss Barbara. Okay. I started watching these guys. Let's see, 2020, I think. Oh, hold on. I got to read these comments. Do not drive into the IP2 community. It is very toxic. And I was going to say that. And yeah. I mean, because it is funny and it's kind of like watching a train wreck. It used to be funny like 3 years ago when I watched it, but now it's bad. Hey, Burrito Head, how you doing? Is she actually going to go live now? She's supposed to be on my panel. She'll come. She messaged me. Okay, let me get through this here. I watched her live today. And Intel, I was in shock. So I don't know if that was scripted or not, but you know, you got them the views, huh? I don't know, man. Love is love, right? Do you think it's love? I don't know. Part of the community for several years. Wasn't it? I know, right? I mean, no, Grandma, let me tell you. Okay, because we do true crime over here and it gets dark. So I do my parodies and make fun of people and, and so then I started watching these guys. And in the beginning, what they usually do is they go out on the street and, be funny, approach people, do funny stuff, right? Hold on. Something's wrong with my dog. Nala, you okay? Come here, baby. Oh, yes, come here. Oh, Nala. Sorry, guys. You okay? All right. Okay, I want to say hi to everybody. I don't want to be rude. Hi, PPM. Her and Incel are... yeah, I'm going to get to that. She's going to kill him. The relationship will end up in two crime case. I'm telling you. So, sorry guys, I'm gonna put her down. Okay, because Grandma, I know you don't know. So, anyways, I used to watch it to laugh or whatever, and then when it became, I think the last Chicken Andy's first RV one, but what ended up happening, they would get so messed up and they became each other's content, and it got to be really ugly. I mean, people are, getting beat up. In my opinion, the women are being the ones exploited, my opinion. And it was hard to watch. Like Goo, VP, and who else of the females? Oh, Trina Golden, and I'll get into that. They were my favorites, okay. And it was sad to watch Gucci's spiral like she did. That was sad to watch. Then I was pretty like, okay, this is too much. And then who else? Okay, I don't want to be mean, but I cannot stand Captain. Okay, I don't hate him or anything. He's mean to women, you guys. Okay, he's mean to women. My opinion. Yep, I noticed she quit doing IRL when she got into Florida. You can say what you want. I'm not getting it. You know what? It's from some people, and it's not. Well, it was in the streets, and then they started. They all of a sudden weren't really doing much of being out in the public, and they would just stay like in a hotel room or an RV, and then they became each other's content. And I mean, like for Blade, for instance, okay, he has diabetes, and I remember seeing his ulcers, and I'm familiar with that because I took care of people in the health field, with diabetes. And like my mom, she lost 2 of her limbs within a 2-year period from it. I'm like, God, this is scary, man. I mean, I'm not trying to get anybody down or anything because they're funny, and I'm not putting her down at all. I mean, I did reach out to her. I've reached out to her a few times. He's mean to women. He thinks he's better than everybody. Who? She bit somebody? If they're not addicts or alcoholics, they turn into one. But they're geared towards the younger crowd because they are young. But yeah. Okay, why did you just tell me that from the get-go? Well, because I didn't know how to explain it. These people are helping me. Oh, yeah, we're counting the days until he has a leg amputated. Yep. Well, didn't somebody just die? I think I seen a clip. The dude drank so much that he passed out and hit his head, and then he died. He didn't die from that, but something about his heart. Hey, baby kisses. Oh my God, look who's here. There you are. Hey.
Hi, girl. What's up?
Hey, hi. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing. I lost my good selfie stick, so don't mind the setup.
Oh, don't mind mine. I ain't perfect at all. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get this out of the way right away. Girl.
Yeah.
I watched your live.
Oh my God, I know, right?
What happened? I watched the end.
The end's the best part, honestly, because I was just working all day. Honestly, I'm just fed up with his shit and kind of just felt like fucking with him for a minute, to be honest.
Okay. I think what I see, and I could be wrong, okay, because I really didn't want to bring him up, but I had to after watching that. Does he tell you something different?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's one thing off camera, and then it's something else when his chat's on, which is why I've broken up with him so many times. Honestly, he can't be a man enough to tell his own chat to respect me. So I have no respect for him at this point, especially. And the fact that he, honestly, it's not the fact that I care about the mod. It's the fact that his mods were playing with me. And I'm like, every streamer with a girlfriend has their girlfriend be mod. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me like that. And put me in a position where I look stupid because you're lying to me,
Right.
or you're lying to chat. I don't know which IBL to take seriously. So
Right.
I just felt like I was gonna go fuck with him tonight, and I did. So it was fun. I have no shame. I
I'm
have
like,
no
no,
shame.
no. Well, because God, I noticed that he listens to his chat. He says chat always wins.
He's obsessed with his chat. He's addicted to his chat.
Yeah, and he wants to be a big famous IP2. Come on.
I know,
mean,
right? I know.
it's toxic, and
I know.
it used to be fun to watch. So we'll get. I had to say it, girl. Okay, now, how did you get into this?
Okay, so Baked Alaska, do you know my history at all?
I don't know about baked, but I remember I seen you first time with chicken.
Okay, so chicken was the first time. Yeah, so I did political like documentation and like interviews, and I would go around and get footage for bigger named publications. I was at the Fashion Square riots, but I wasn't a streamer. Like I didn't want my face shown. I didn't want my name out there. I kind of just wanted to be behind the scenes. And so I hung out, you know who Baked Alaska is though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I watched Bake's Cats for like a year, and I worked for him. I cleaned his house, you know. There was nothing romantic with us at all. I did watch his house when the feds were looking for him, so there's that, and he should
With
be
the
more
capital
grateful.
thing?
Yeah, he should be
Yeah.
way more fucking grateful for the fucking neck I stuck out for his fat ass, but he's not. So I'm glad he went to jail, and I feel no shame saying that. But
It's
yeah, keep going. Sorry.
you don't talk to him then? You're
No,
not friends with him no more?
not interested. And if he were to fly into Phoenix and say what up, I would ignore him at this
Right.
point.
Well, because I feel about you. I don't know you or anything, but I've been watching your streams for what, a good year now, and I like you, and I told everybody I like you. I think you're nice. You're always smiling and try to be. I know things are different once you get offline.
Well, I think the worst side of me has been shown recently, and that's okay. I think what IBL's done to me gives me a little bit of leeway to go out of character. I really appreciate that from you because I get a lot of females that will come, and I don't know they've been watching me forever, and they'll be like, "Girl, like we adore you, we like this content. We've been watching what's been going on with IBL. Get out of that, like et cetera, et cetera." I appreciate the support, and I'm glad to hear that you find me pleasant to watch because I don't try really. I'm just like, whoop, there's a camera, I'm live, you know, like so if people like that, that's cool.
Yeah, I would have a hard time with that. I don't know. I have a
Well,
problem thinking, oh my God, everybody's staring at me. Oh my God, I can't handle it.
honestly, like when I was hanging out with Chicken, like Chicken's the one who wanted me to tell everybody about us. Like Chicken wanted to brag. Chicken wanted me to he literally was like, "Can you please just tell them that I was so good in bed and that you like are so into me?" And so I did, thinking it was like a friend thing, and like it just exploded after that, honestly. Um I haven't gotten any less attention since, and I've made mistakes along the way to get more attention, whether I wanted it or not.
Right.
Um, you know, so it is not like Nick got me kicked out of my old house. And who's
Yeah.
to say that chatters weren't involved in that, you know, because I got doxxed. Um, so yeah, you're probably smart staying behind the scenes if you can, because it's just it isn't it isn't what I wanted, honestly. I
Right.
knew all this stuff was I knew there was potential for all these consequences, but I don't know. When I got involved with chicken, it kind of just took off, you know.
And he met you at a bar, right?
Well, no, I met chicken through baked, and I'd known chicken
Oh, you did.
actually. Yeah, I actually knew chicken before
Okay.
Alice, like slightly before Alice, and he tried to get
Yeah.
me in bed with him like a couple of times before then, and then he started dating Alice. I at the time, like I thought he was just some little kid, like some 21-year-old kid, and I was like, dude, like get out of here. And
Yeah.
then like a year later, you know, all that shit happened. So I don't know, but I didn't take him very seriously at first.
Are you talking about when he got with Andy Dick?
Oh my God. You mean when I got attacked?
Yeah, whatever.
LOL. When he got with Andy Dick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal with that one is. Like, I think he's gay. I think he's bisexual at the minimum. But I guarantee you, my ex-boyfriend right now, IBL, he's absolutely gay. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I don't know if he's got like a side thing for females that he just needs to get out. But like, dude, if you're gonna cheat on me with trannies, like,
Yeah, he's always talking about trannies. I mean, no
yeah,
hate or anything about that, but that's all I hear him.
no, yeah. If you're talking about dick, you want the dick. Like, it's that simple. That's how I see it, anyways.
Right. So then, so you've been like live streaming and you've been on IP2 for what, a year now?
IP2, I've been for 2 years now. So
2 years.
yeah, it'll be 2 years in February, I think, because, well, I was on IP2 like not as a main character, but like as a side character when I was with Baked. But like actually like taken as a character for the network. I didn't start streaming on there until November of 2021, which is when I started hanging out with Chicken. So it's been about a year, 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh,
been 2 years.
2021. Okay. So is it all scripted? Majority? What?
No. I kind of like, I don't really script anything personally, but there's moments where like if there's an opportunity to go with the flow, like I went and I spooked Starpaw, Nick's ex. But I like also texted her on the side and I was like, listen, I'm just doing this for content. Like, I'm not actually attacking you, you know? And so, like, she was chill. But, like, we pretended we were, like, attacking her because she doxed me on accident. And I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna go with
Yeah.
this, you know? And she was sweet. She was chill about it. Like, you know, so that was fine. Tonight, I kind of went with the flow of my emotions and the fact that I know that viewers get off on the view, like all this drama. So like I kind of just went with it. I guess that's as scripty as I get. When it comes to other streamers, you get a mix. Like I don't think Cheeto scripts. I don't think Gucci's ever scripted.
No.
Chicken absolutely does. Um, Without a doubt, Chicken does. I don't know about the others. Like Blade doesn't really do that much. He just kind of chills, you know. I think that's not scripted, but I don't know him well enough. I know Beck really well. Like I'm good friends with Beck,
Okay.
so like I don't know about Blade stuff, but like he doesn't really do that much to start with. He just kind of fucks around. So I find that hard to believe that's scripted too. But like I know there's scripters out there. Chicken absolutely was one of them.
Right.
Absolutely.
And he's no longer around.
No, he took the hint that he fucking burned all of his friends and like has none now. And I mean, he used them all for content. Maybe he learned a lesson. I hope so.
Right. Did you ever stream with Trina Golden?
Trina is a sweetheart. I know what happened with her is super sad and super fucking shitty. And like, honestly, like, I don't think she would have meant for that to happen. But, you know, she was trying to survive. And I really like her as a person. I'm very sad to see what happened to her with her situation though. So
Yeah.
I never streamed with her though. I was going to.
I've been talking to her since this summer. So I talked to her.
Wait, still like right now?
Yeah. I talk to her on a regular basis. I'm not asking her about what happened. I seen her charges when I found out she was in jail. I found out where she was at. And then I wrote to her.
Oh, you were a sweetheart. Like I can tell you're a sweetheart just by how you've been talking to me and like the fact that you're showing compassion to Trina. Cause honestly, like
Yeah.
to have all that publicized, that's like my hell. Like I would never do what she did, but like at the same point, like to have that publicized, like IP2 will make you look like a monster, you know, like that's what IP2 does.
But I won't ask her about her case because, you know, she's still going through it. But she did say to me, I'm not guilty. So I just I'm like, I don't want to
Good.
talk about your case at
Yeah,
all.
no, I don't know. I mean, whatever's going on with that, I hope for the best for her. Honestly, like I genuinely mean that.
I
I
mean,
mean, I haven't heard anything for a while, but I hope
she
that
is,
if she,
she's really sick too. She's in a
I
wheelchair.
know,
It's crazy. And
she
nobody
has.
does talk to her but her kids pretty much. And she said she heard from Blade and Beck, and that's it.
Well, Blade and Beck, I can tell because Beck's a sweetheart too, and she would definitely reach out if like that's just so fucking sad.
Yeah. Because I told her what I do. I said, and I explained, I'm into true crime, this and that, you know what I mean? So she knows I have a channel and everything. I'm not going to air her shit out though, because I won't do that. But I just, call me weird. I got a heart for people. Nobody will
No,
understand it, okay? Nobody understands how I can talk to criminals.
well, I can tell that you seem very compassionate and you seem very invested, but not in a creepy way.
Oh, yeah. No.
In a way that's just kind of like, there's people that are on the sidelines just to kind of stir shit up and like cause more of a problem. And I don't know, I don't get that vibe from you at all. I get that vibe
No way.
that
I
you're
won't do
kind of
that to anybody. I don't want that done to me. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah.
So I do have some questions and I hate writing shit down. I want to know who your favorite streamer that
Oh my
you
gosh.
stream with.
Okay, so my favorite streamer, absolutely without a doubt, has been Gucci's. I love her. I adore her. I'm really happy that things are going good for her with AK. But she was a lot of fun to stream with. I don't know. Next to Gucci's, though, I'd put Michael. Actually, like I fucking love streaming with Michael. You know Mike, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What a
He's
nightmare, that guy. I mean, he is funny,
no,
but I'm like, oh my God, where did
he's
he
just
come from?
he's a big fucking teddy bear though, and like you have to just know how to handle him when he drinks because like honestly, like he's so obnoxious. He's so fucking obnoxious. But like
Right.
I you can't not love him. Like at the end of the day, he's just like a fucking teddy bear
Well,
that you
and
have to be like, get
his
off
dog,
me,
no,
Michael.
his dog's name, no. I want to reply to a comment.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm supporting somebody. No, I'm talking to somebody, and no, I feel for the family. Anybody that watches me, no, I don't condone that kind of shit, but I won't treat people like shit either, because everybody's got a story. But I feel for the family. I just want to put that out there. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm cool with it.
He might be talking about me. Burrito Head's usually a simp.
No, they're
but-
talking about me. They put my name there, so
Oh, did they?
yeah, that's okay.
Hey, A, nice to see you, girl.
But that's
Hey,
okay.
chat. Katarina, nice to see you guys. Hi. My favorites are in chat right now.
Well, yeah, I did say to her, and I'm going to end this about her. I go, what the hell you thinking? You're on the run, but you put yourself on, the internet like that and on game shows. But yeah,
I mean, your life is exposed once you're online. Yeah, pretty much. Like that's why I'm saying like with content for me, like I kind of have just been going with it. Like honestly, like if there's an opportunity for it, I'll go with it. But like it's because my shit's already exposed. Like I'm already on a pedestal. People are already looking at me, So like let's just fucking keep going,
Right.
Yeah.
And you're going to start a dating game show? What's that about?
Yeah, so IBL claims that he's calling me tonight after he's done streaming, and he claims that like he's not gonna go do stuff with other girls, and he doesn't want me to do this dating show. But honestly, judging by his behavior tonight, I have no reason not to do a dating show. I mean, honestly, like I was gonna do one, and then like he was like please don't. And I was like, okay, well, then you better show me more respect in your fucking chat, which he has a problem with. And I don't know. Like, I don't know where that one's at, but like, I'm pretty sure I'm done with him at this point. And I don't know. I've said that 1,000 times, but I mean, if I am completely done with him, then yeah, there's going to be dating shows. There's going to be some content with that.
I'm sure you know this. It's very, very toxic, man.
Yeah.
Very. And to watch you break down like you did, and then I seen you come out of it all strong. You know, you deserve better, in my opinion.
Honestly, I completely agree with you, but like I also think that he's bringing out a side of me that I don't really approve of, like, entirely. And, you know, that's too bad too, because, like, if you're around people that bring out the worst in you, then, like, what are you doing with them, you know? So I get what I get it. I get it. I don't have much to say on it other than just, like, I do love him. And that hasn't gone away, but, he's using me, manipulating me, and he's honestly a piece of shit that lies about everything.
Right.
So I don't know where to go with that. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If he doesn't call me tonight, there's a very, very, very high likelihood I'm just gonna never speak to him again. If he does, there's a very high likelihood he's gonna get me back in his good graces because he does every time. Um, I don't know. We'll see. I do want to do a dating show though. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I do want to kind of meet new people that might treat me a lot better.
Yeah, if I were you, I would take, you got a platform, you know, you built a nice platform, right? And take it a different direction and not this live streaming stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to do some political show stuff with Grady George. And
Oh,
the
okay.
only issue with that is that we wanted to do it on a semi-regular basis, which is like interviews are different because like I just did one with Outcast Owls yesterday morning or the other morning. And that was easy enough because it was like a one-time deal, right? But like the issue has been like scheduling an actual schedule with Grady because I've just had so much going on. And honestly, like the drama with Nick is eating up so much of my fucking life. It just it's getting overwhelming. And you know, one of my roommates isn't paying for rent, so I'm dealing with that.
If I was
Um,
out there, I would take your ass and take you the other direction. Okay. I won't care what the fuck you'd say. I'm like, no, come on. We're doing something different.
I know. I all my girlfriends are in Ohio. I
Oh,
have
is that where you
girlfriends.
came from?
That's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm from
Okay.
Kent State. Actually, if you know Kent State, the shooting in the '70s, that's my hometown.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's my hometown. Yeah, I have a lot of friends out there. I'm debating if I want to like see. Nick wanted to get a place in California with me next year, but honestly, like I don't know what is going on with us, so I'm not banking on anything with him. But I might still stay out here and try and save up. You know, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna see what I want to do, but I might go back to Ohio for a little bit too. I'm not sure yet.
Because I heard you saying something, your rent's like $2,000 a month.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is crazy, and then I have about $1,000 in bills on top of that. So it's like the fact that my one roommate, like, I literally didn't have to get a 2 bedroom. I could have gone a 1 bedroom and saved $400 a month.
Right.
I got a 2 bedroom for a little kid who was not going to do anything. He got a job, he walked out on it, like he's not prioritizing anything. So I'm actually about to terminate this lease and go homeless for a couple of months and just save up. That's like what I
Oh,
was thinking about doing because the weather's really nice right now and it's like totally possible to do in your car. Um, like I would have a place to put the animals, so like I'd be okay with that. Um, I I don't know. I just don't want to take care of a child anymore that like isn't gonna pull his weight. So I'm kind of over it. I'm just overpaying for everyone else's shit.
right. Just so people know in the chat, I don't ignore comments. I will go through them. Okay. Just so you know that I will respond. Okay. What was I going to say? I love your pets. I can tell you're a pet lover.
Yes, thank you, my babies.
Did I hear you say you went to school to be a vet?
Yeah, so I have a degree in animal nursing, but
Oh,
I
okay.
was going for equine veterinary ultimately until I have a medical condition, which I'm sure you've heard me talk about.
Um,
Um,
I just heard you had one, but I don't know what it is. So you
so
can
it's called
not share it.
Tox syndrome. It's super stupid. It has a dumb name. Nobody understands it. People think it's fake, but I've literally had it since I was 17. So like there's layers and layers of clinical documentation that states it's not fake, but people still try to like give me their opinion, and I'm like, okay, I went to medical school, but continue.
Yeah.
It's your autonomic system doesn't function, so like it can set off a chain reaction of events in your body. It's all internal. It can affect how your pupils dilate or constrict. It can affect how your blood vessels dilate and constrict. It can affect your heart rate. It'll give me really bad headaches. I can faint. I'll get really bad vertigo. So yeah, it's
It's a combination of things. It's not targeted to one area. It's all over, it sounds like.
right, because your autonomic system basically controls your flight or flight. So like everything you don't really control on your body, but your body's just supposed to regulate for you. Like mine works a lot of the time. Like what I have is a moderate case of it. If I had a severe case of it, I probably would never have been able to leave my parents' house. But it is like, honestly, like it's really hard because I'll get tired really fast. I'll try to work and then I'll just be sick for the whole next day instead of being able to work. Like it's like, how do you like? I don't know what people expect, but
Well,
yeah, at this time of year, I'm good though.
do you like doing that Instacart then? That helps. So like if you're not feeling good, you don't have to worry about, clocking into work.
Exactly. There's no shifts. So like basically if I don't feel well because it'll come out of the blue. Like it literally will come out of the blue where I start getting really dizzy or I can't see straight. I'm seeing spots, whatever. And that's pretty much what I do is I'll finish what I'm doing and then I go home and rest. And a lot of the times, not every time, but many times, if I take a nap for like 2 or 3 hours and I wake back up, I can go right back at it,
Right.
So it's not like the most money in the universe, but it's not like not livable either. And the Walmart Spark one, I make really good money doing Walmart Spark. But Instacart, I kind of like Instacart a little bit better in some ways, but I like both of them. And then DoorDash I do at night just because like it's the only one that you can do at night, but it's not like something you can make a living off of. Rose, come here. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? I hear you. He wanted to say hello.
Oh, cute.
Hi.
There's a jealous one right there. Yes.
Yep. That's Abigail. She's like, my mom doesn't give any attention.
I already showed my girl Nala.
Yes.
My sweet little girl. Nala, where are you, sweet girl? She's my emotional support dog. Oh, yeah. Both my parents had cancer at the same time. My mom died. It's been a rough 2 years for me.
All right. God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Having YouTube actually helps me through the process of everything. It's just freaking overwhelming. And within a year and a half, 2 parents have cancer, and I took them to the cancer treatments. My mom died 29 days later after we found out. Oh, broke my heart. 67 years old. Okay.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
And then I had 2 neck fusions last May, 15 days apart. So I've come a long ways, and I had a stroke. But look at me. I can do everything.
Oh my gosh.
I guess sometimes I got a problem with my speech.
Okay.
But,
that's what strokes will do, huh?
Yeah, this shit keeps me busy, and I like to make fun of criminals, and I'll do my parodies and whatever. It keeps me going. I'm young at heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I can't tell.
I'm 53.
Holy crap. I totally would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I got 4 kids and 9 grandbabies.
Oh,
but I'm the fun grandma because I do the fun stuff. They're like, but you don't drive like a grandma.
Like I got a bigger YouTube channel than you two guys.
Isn't that funny? They're like, Grandma, will you do this? I'm like, yeah. Don't tell me. Grandma, can I have Pop? Go ahead. But, nice. Sometimes my sons get mad at me. My kids are 36, 34, 32, and 30.
So they're my age. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I get along with you people. That generation. I grew up with my kids. I had my first one when I was 16. I was a baby.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I had all 4 by the time I was 21.
Wow.
I was busy.
I was
busy, okay? And the grandbabies go from, I think, 8 months old to 17 years old.
Okay.
Yeah,
And how many of them are there?
9. But
Oh my gosh.
I don't get to see them all the time because one lives in another state and the others live 3 hours or more from me. So,
Okay. 3
but
hours isn't too bad considering my family's across the country though.
yeah,
3 hours is okay.
but I go once a
So,
month and spend a week with
okay.
my daughter and those 6, and then my son's up there, so I get to see his 2. But he has an attitude with me, whatever. So, but he's not mad at mom right now that I know of. That could change.
Does
That
it
could change.
change when he needs something?
When he's sad and needs his mama. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he's having a hard time. Yeah, then he's not mad at me no more. That's all right. No matter if he hates me, loves me, I'll be here for him. Let's see. I want to talk about the chicken. The worst stream you ever did, the dating show, the best RV trip. Let's see. Those are pretty much the things I really wanted to know, and anything else you wanted to share. And I just think it's all toxic now, sadly. And I don't know. The whole
Um,
IP2 is.
it is. No, it really is. And it's a joke because they talk about how they support women on it. And it's like,
They
dude,
don't.
are you kidding? It's IP2. Like, you guys are literal incel, like, woman haters. Like, that's all they are. If you put a female streamer out there, like, the first thing they do is objectify her, and then they'll just shit on her. And it's like, you got to have tough skin. You got to have
Oh, I
really
was going to say that because YouTube, you got to have a tough skin. But I watch what you guys go through streaming, and I'm like, oh my God, this
yeah.
is horrible.
Yeah, and when I maced my friend, like, it was honestly like one of the worst things I've ever done in my life, probably because I was just like really naive, and I'd been maced before, and like, to me it was like a haze. It was like a jackass kind of a haze. And
When did
like
that happen?
that happened 2 years ago. And
Oh,
like
I
two,
didn't.
uh, 1 February ago, 2 Februarys ago, I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I was really drunk, and I don't know. I just thought it would be funny for some reason. There was no malicious intention.
I don't mean to laugh. Hey,
No,
at
you
least you're
can't.
being honest.
No, my best friend in Ohio, she said the same thing. She's like, Shay, she's like, I literally I watched you go get him milk, and I was laughing because that's where your head was at. And I'm like, I love that you know me so well. Like, I didn't want him to be hurt. And when I realized he was hurt, I didn't understand it. Like, I remember seeing his eyes. Like, I was wasted, so I don't remember that much. I don't even remember going to get the milk. But I remember, like, looking at his eyes and being like, oh my God, like, what did I do? You know what I mean? And, like, it's just, like, it was really fucked up. That was probably the worst for me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that was definitely the worst, though, honestly. And like, we don't talk to each other anymore. And he was a really good friend of mine, so it's pretty fucking sad, honestly.
Oh, that's too bad. Rooster, you say because women won't cook or clean no more? Is that right? You don't know me.
Eh,
I do it all, okay?
I don't cook. I'm not very good at cooking. Nick's the one who cooks normally. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm not a very good cook. But I lived in my old place for like 9 years, and like the kitchen was so tiny. It was like impossible to cook in. Um, this one here, we were supposed to be like, oh, like, I guess like the hardest part for me with IBL is that like we were supposed to have like a home together, and like he did pay for some of this place, and like I guess people aren't crazy when they ask me like, why would you give him another chance and like let him be on a lease? And he's not on the lease, but they wouldn't let him. But
Yeah, right.
um it was just supposed to be ours, like, but he doesn't care. So he'd rather choose a
Does he
street.
like being homeless?
I honestly don't think he does, or he wouldn't call me as often as he does when he needs things.
I can
Um,
always tell when you guys are talking. I mean, I don't know you like that, but I'm like, oh yeah, she seen him last night. And I thought that today too. And
yeah, I
sure
woke up
enough,
this morning.
I'm
I
like,
woke
oh
up with it this
man.
morning. Yeah, yeah.
And what's sad is because your life is out there. So you're kind of open for all this criticism.
Oh yeah, no, tonight like I made myself look horrible and I don't feel bad about it, but like I was mostly just fucking with him. So like I don't feel bad about it. But like that's kind of one of those moments where you just kind of go with it. And I was like, "Oh, so he is pissing me off. He's not making me nearly as mad as I'm acting like he is, but he is pissing me off. So I'm going to go snipe him, see his reaction, and kind of fuck with his head a little bit and then leave."
Yeah,
So
I was shocked. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? I'll just keep my
honestly,
thoughts to myself.
I think he likes to be like pushed around. Like honestly, like it was never something we did like sexually, but like honestly, like I don't know, there's a part of him that likes like he would have these fantasies he would tell me like it doesn't matter. I think he
It
likes to be
doesn't matter.
dominated. I think he likes to be dominated and like it was just nothing that I ever explored with him, but like after tonight I was like, "Oh my god, you're disgusting." Like you like this? LOL. Like damn, like I think he liked a little bit of it cuz he was grinning and smiling and being cute and I was just kind of fucking embarrassing him on the train. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? This is too weird.
No, it was weird. But again, you have to remember how much he's put me through and like honestly, like a lot of this like randomness and like strange out of the boxness of mine it's just me being fed the fuck up. Like I'm so done. Like I'm so done with him telling me one thing and then watching on stream or seeing that he said to his friends cuz if a guy's going to not talk you up to his friends, like that's kind of an answer right there. Like if a guy isn't going to actually like treat you like you're valid and valuable in front of his friends, then there's nothing going on there, you know?
Right.
And that's
Well,
really the biggest issue we have.
I think the biggest thing when it came to a downfall is that ceiling thing.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
was crazy. I'm like, oh, this ain't good.
But he convinced me it wasn't malicious and it was purely an accident, and I actually still kind of believe him, but like the rest of the stuff he's done to me has not been an accident and it's just inexcusable and disgusting. And I'm like, I guess I'm just coping with it how I can because like he doxed my client, he doxed my job, he doxed my house. He did it all with intention to try to get me evicted, try to get me fired. And for some reason he thought it was a good idea to dox my client. Like you're a sick fuck for doing that, Nick. Like
Recently?
very recently, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, your new house?
Hey, enough. Sorry, what?
Your new house?
No,
Your
my new
address?
house, my new one.
Wow.
Yeah, because he apparently, according to him, I'm cheating on him, which is always his go-to. He has no evidence or reason to believe that, and I'm with him all the time. So like, there's no way I could be cheating on him. But that's his rationale, and his chat like eats it the fuck up. Like his chat literally thinks that like he's literally not. They watch him lie, and then they still pay him, and I don't understand it. It's actually insane to me. Abigail, I will eat. Hey. Abby, come here now. What's your problem? He's sleeping. I'm sorry. My other roommate's like sleeping, and Abby's just not.
Some of these comments, you people. See, I can handle the trolls. I can handle these comments. Well, some of them I gotta say something, but I'm just glad you're being honest, and I just wanted to know, the real part of you. You didn't have to even respond to me because I've been talking to you for a while, on and off.
Yeah.
On
No,
Instagram.
you have good energy, and I was actually really excited, like that somebody wanted to interview me, and the outcast owls are the outcast owls. Like Skelly is Skelly. Like
Yeah.
he was pretty respectful. But you always run that risk with Skelly that like he's gonna troll you or try to make you look bad.
Yeah.
So I don't think he did that to me the last interview I did with him. It was actually a pretty wholesome interview. I don't know if you watched it, but
Is that where he dressed like Jesus?
no, that's our first interview. We just did one like 2 mornings ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I think his channel got taken down, so I think the VOD might be taken down too. I'm not sure.
Really? Oh man, because I would have watched it if I would have known.
It was
He
good at the end. He made me bring Nick in, and like we were just having like a wholesome conversation, and it was pretty cool.
right.
But yeah, I was like I like Skelly. I like what he's done with me, you know, like our content that we made. So like I'm down to do interviews with him, and I liked your energy, and I actually like doing interviews, honestly. They're kind of they're just kind of like a nice break from having to perform, I guess, you know.
Right. I think Skelly's funny. He's a funny troll. He ain't a mean one.
No, 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 no. And honestly, like I know he's friends with Trisha too, and it's like Trisha
Oh,
hates
you
me.
don't like Trisha?
No, I don't have a problem with her. She literally just hates me.
Oh, does she? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she just hates me. And I was like, I hope that that's not like, you know, for I know you're friends with her, but like I hope that this can be separated. And he's done a
Yeah,
pretty good job.
yeah.
So
I mean, I've never talked to her or anything, but I know who she is.
yeah, Trisha. When I was with Chicken, she was super sweet and super nice to me. It was weird. And then like she just one day decided to like hate me and shit talk me. And like honestly, like she's kind of a nobody to me, so I just ignore it. I'm not
Uh-huh.
gonna get into an online beef with her because I don't care about her enough at all. But like she's one of the people that would put my name in her mouth just to like get views and get clout. And it's weird because I'm like, I'm not that special. Like I'm just a new streamer, you know, like like let it go. Like I'm gonna do me. Like you guys don't have to like find nitpicky reasons to hate me too. Like it is what it is though. Trisha just she's crazy.
Because I was telling the chat before he came on, because like when I first started watching IP2, it was funny. You guys would go on the streets and whatever and do fun stuff like that. And then it became inside, nobody went anywhere, and everybody, they became each other's content,
Desktop streamers. Yeah.
especially the woman. Look at Nanobot Andy.
Oh, she's so sweet though. She's
No,
so
I
sweet.
know. It's just, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. They're making a lot of money off these women.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, exploitation is not unheard of in the community for sure. And like I said with Chicken, like honestly, I think he finally realized like, oh my God, I used all my friends for content and they're gone. Like, yeah, dude, go
Well,
find another life because you ain't got friends anymore. Like, we don't want anything to do with you. You're a piece of shit.
do you ever talk to Alice anymore?
No, Alice is crazy. Honestly, like I've tried to have good peace and terms with her, but she always freaks out and she's always got some crazy shit to go on. Like the last time I talked to her was like last year. We did this Girls Just Want to Have Fun podcast, and it was supposed to be all girls, it had guys. But like it was a really long, really good podcast. It got like over 11K views, which is cool.
Oh, really?
Um yeah, yeah, it was a big one, and I don't do podcasts very often, so it was pretty cool. Um Alice,
Was that
like
on your channel?
it was my channel, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Alice pretty much like flipped the fuck out, calling Chicken an abuser, and she's like, "Why are you with him?" Like, and I'm like, "Because he fucks really good," and like that set her off. So like, you know, Alice and I don't really talk.
Do you talk to Goo?
So I talked to Goo like a couple months ago, and then she never called back. So she called me and I was sleeping, and then I never responded, or I responded afterwards and then she never responded. So like she's got her own shit going on. Like I know we're good, but like I haven't updated anything. I don't know what's going on with her exactly right now, to be honest. I could probably call her and just she'd probably answer, to be honest, but
I think
I
she's done with this IP2 stuff, and
I
I'm
hope
glad.
so. I
Yeah.
hope so, honestly, because like it ate her alive.
Oh, yeah. That drinking. It was sad
Well,
watching her.
and actually, she gave me a warning, a very specific warning about the guys of IP2. And she's like, they will use you for content. They will use you, you know, for whatever. Like, she's like, get away from them. She told me this like months ago. Um, she wasn't wrong. She's not wrong. She's completely right.
Because I'm sure at first, you go in there and you don't know what really goes on. You know what I mean? So your game, and then it all happens.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched it all unfold,
Yeah.
but it just started getting too toxic. Okay, look at these comments. Listen to me.
I
Look at
know.
these
I'm like,
comments.
I know. I'm trying to keep up too.
There's so many.
Trying to see if I.
IBC didn't make Goo drink. Yeah, you're right. Goo did drink, but you know what? I think it was a coping thing. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I don't know. I don't know Goo. This is just for people like me. It's just what we see.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I think she's doing good with AK. I think that he's treating her really well, and you can tell. Otherwise, she'd be back online. You know.
Yeah.
So.
And there's
Yeah.
that. I heard Nick when I was watching that live. You told him you were doing an interview with Ken. He goes, "Who the fuck is Ken?"
What's funny is I was literally messaging you this morning. He was right next to me, and he's like so crazy. He like doesn't even remember that. Like we had a whole conversation because like nobody wants to interview him, and like people constantly reach out to me to interview me, and I'm not always able to. But like I'm like, dude, like nobody wants to interview you, dude. Like, is there a reason for that? Like he knows who you are. He definitely knows who you are. He was just fucking, I don't know, playing stupid for chat. Maybe I don't know.
I'm like, oh, that hit a nerve with him. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
maybe
does.
he thinks it's the guy.
He gets jealous of the fact that I have more views. He'll get jealous of the fact that I have a higher IQ than him. Like he will try to like turn it around into some kind of attack. Like it's pathetic. He's so pathetic.
Okay, since he's not here and I can't ask him, what the fuck is that stick for? What is that for?
Honestly, like he freaked out when I mentioned this the other day on Outcast Owls, but honestly, he didn't start carrying the stick or the backpack until after Chicken beat the shit out of him. Like I really think that when Chicken beat him up, like something snapped.
Oh,
Because that was before the ceiling incident. That was before he was doing a bunch of drugs. Um, honestly, like I low key do feel like that made him snap in some ways, and then all of a sudden he's got this cane and he's got this fucking backpack, and like he doesn't want you to touch him, and he doesn't want you to like take them from him. That's literally what set off his doxing bullshit the other week. Was he thought that I was gonna just destroy his stuff because it was in my house? Like literally, I've never done anything to his stuff. His every time he's done something horrible to me, I've always kept it safe, you know. And it was just like, dude, like you don't have an excuse for acting how you act. Like you literally just attacked me over shit I've never done to you when you've done 10 times worse things to me. And like it's just it's actually crazy.
so pretty much it's like just like a kid with the blanket. It comes with him
Yeah.
everywhere. Is he afraid he's
Yes.
gonna get beat up? So he needs that stick? I don't know.
I think part of it is that, and like that's what my one roommate said too. They were like, I drove off on accident with his backpack one night. I didn't know it was in my car, and he went nuts. Is the night my cat died, and he went fucking nuts. And like my roommate was like, yeah, this is security blanket girl. You know how he is, but it didn't exist before Chicken beat him up. And like I don't care if he sees this and sees because that's when he started acting like that. Like he wanted to be all homeless and he had this cane and like he had this backpack for being like, dude, come on, like something snapped in you, like obviously.
What did they get into a fight for?
Chicken was trying to fuck me when
Oh,
we were
okay.
out, and I was dead asleep on my bed. And all I remember is that like this was last Christmas, literally on Christmas Day. We went out to Old Town or Mill, I don't remember which, and then we came home, all of us did. Chicken couldn't pull a girl, and so he was basically trying to flirt with me and trying to convince Nick to like share me with him. And I guess Nick said, like, I don't know this because I wasn't awake or coherent, but I guess Chicken started like taking his clothes off and was basically trying to like tell IBL to fuck off. And so they started wrestling and then it became a fight and then Chicken just beat the living shit out of him outside my house.
Whoa.
Yeah, we had to drag him in, like he was spitting up blood. I mean, he looked a hot mess and it was just bad.
That's sad.
It was really sad, and that was when my heart broke for him because He didn't deserve that. And he already had jealousy issues. I did not realize they were as strong as they were, so I kind of messed with him a little bit, but I didn't really think that they were that like he's always had serious jealousy issues, but I didn't think it was like normal, so I thought he was trolling. Um but then that kind of probably confirmed it to him, like, oh, like, look, I'm trying to get in bed with her, like she doesn't want me. Like that's pretty much what he said after I happened. He's like, she doesn't want me, like, she's gonna go for the guy who won the fight. And it's like, no, that's my dude, like you're my dude, like I pick you, like, but I don't know. It changed something. It did change something in him. I don't care how mad it makes him if I say this out loud, but it did
Right.
change something.
How old are you? I don't
I'm
even.
33. I just turned 33 on Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It was a shitty birthday, but
You were working, right? You were working that night?
No, I spent the whole day with Nick that day, and then he started shitting on me on his stream again, and I got mad because, again, like, the whole issue we have is, like, you don't choose chat over me. I'm letting you go out and be yourself. Don't disrespect me by acting like I'm a fool on your camera, and he was doing that, and I was just fucking fed up, so I lost my shit, and like I told him to get his shit out of my house, and like it was a whole thing, and yeah, that was my birthday pretty much.
Okay. So you guys are going to spend the night tonight?
I don't know, he's supposed to call me, but honestly, like, I don't even know if I'm going to answer, and if he doesn't call me, then we're just done, like, honestly, and there's no chance for him to like sweet talk anything. But if he does call me, there is that chance, because he does like to tell me lies and manipulate situations, and I usually believe them. So
I think I'm just going to give you my opinion. I think you should just take time for you. Yeah, that's all.
no, I don't disagree. Like I said though, like we had plans, and it was like this was our home that like I was supposed to have with him, and it's just like I've never wanted that with somebody before, and like I know he's a schizophrenic and he's a meth head, and I know that he's got problems, but like I just like I loved him, so it's like I don't understand how he can continuously treat me like I'm a fucking dirt under his foot on camera, and then like in real life act like I'm something that matters to him, like I can't wrap my head around it. And like the fact that it's fucking all publicized, like it's like, dude, you never had to talk about me ever. I never would have brought half of this shit up on camera. Like you took so much from me, and then you think you can just keep taking more. Like I don't get it. Like I don't get it. Like all I've ever done was fucking loved him and given him everything I had and more. Things I did not have to give him. I just wasn't ever good enough, So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to come out there? Do I need to come out there?
Hey, it's sunny. It's gorgeous out this time of year. Definitely check it out here.
I was going to, after my dad passes, I mean, we're a weird family, okay? I said, what the hell are you waiting for? We joke because he's still alive, okay? We're just different. And I'm going to move somewhere warm because I don't want to say my state on here. But
Gotcha.
the cold sucks. It's hard on the body.
Yes.
And I said, I'm either going to move to Florida or Arizona.
Yeah, Florida and Arizona, they have like good policies too. Like, I don't know, Nick and I were supposed to like move to California eventually together, and like we know the city, and we were looking at apartments, and like California is where, I don't know, I might still go without him, but like I said, it was just like we had plans and like stuff like that. So I guess that's kind of hard because I kind of have to figure out like how I want to adjust my plans like without him. So I was like California, Florida, or Arizona. California though is a shithole minus the weather, and the weather makes it worth it.
Right.
Arizona though, I don't know if I would pick Arizona over Florida because it's dry heat. There is a big difference with that too.
Yeah. You're in Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Well, my grandparents were alive. They lived in Buckeye, Glendale,
Okay.
and where else? Oh, and my aunt did have a place in Scottsdale. It was like
Okay.
an old, like really weird building. Like they used to make pornos in there. Okay, where she was. You won't believe all the round beds. It was crazy, and there was a pool right
Interesting.
in the middle. It was nuts. It was nuts.
She had to have been in Old Town because Old Town's got all the old, like,
Yeah.
historic, weird, quirky little.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I love Old
It
Town.
was fun to run around in there. It's like this is crazy. All
Actually.
these bars, all these round beds. I'm
Yeah.
like, how did you guys get in here? This is weird. Well, they did things, so whatever. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I like Old Town. That's where I used to live. And now I'm just like 2 blocks south, but yeah, I love Arizona. I don't know. Florida, if it wasn't so humid, I would be much nicer to Florida. But
Right.
I'm like I can't handle that humidity, so I probably would never move there. But Arizona, I love Phoenix. I was born here. Um, I used to come to Scottsdale every year. And then I lived here for a decade, so it's like
Oh, okay. I
it
thought you
just
were born in Ohio. You were born in
I was
Arizona.
raised in Ohio. Yeah, I was born
Oh,
here though. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but we came here every spring. So like I was very familiar with Scottsdale. And really that's all I actually know. Like I don't really mess with the other areas too much. Um but yeah, no, I pretty much all I can tell you Scottsdale like left and right. I can tell anybody about Scottsdale, but if you ask me about Mesa or Tempe or something like that, I'll be like, you know.
Right. So anybody got any questions? Well, we got comments though.
I know I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, you can address anything you want. See, I just wanted this chill stream. I just wanted you to take care of you. I'm being honest with you.
Honestly, like the most support I've had has been from females that have been in a relationship that has been toxic. And like after I got out of jail, like I got such an overwhelming amount of support. Like people were like, girl, like we told you there were red flags, like we're sorry. And I'm like, dude, I thought everybody was gonna hate me, you know? So
You went to jail?
yeah, I went to jail because he told me to slap
Oh,
him. He told me to slap him, and then he called the cops on me afterwards.
he told you, and so you do it.
Yeah, it was a setup, obviously, but then he got arrested for destroying my ceiling. So he's really the dumbass because he fucking didn't need to call the cops to start with. It was purely out of spite, and he got himself screwed in the process. So
Is he still going through court?
yeah,
Do you have order of protection still? Well, you don't need to answer anything
I
live.
plead the
Don't,
fifth.
don't.
I plead the fifth.
You
Yeah, I
don't.
plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, don't. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. It's okay. It's just
Well,
I've
because
got
like I told you, because I do true crime and I know how to dig into shit, and I was gonna go live and live stream the court hearing.
dude, I wanted to do that. I wanted to, but like I guess it's illegal to like record in a courtroom unless you have some kind of credentials.
Yeah, but you
So,
can you can do it on the internet. Well,
okay.
maybe Arizona's different because I do I stream trials all the time.
Okay. Okay. How though? Like, what do you?
Well, you can either, let's see, they either do by Zoom, WebEx, or
Oh,
even
okay.
news stations. So, but then
Okay.
I ask a lot of the court people, I'll call and get permission beforehand so I don't get in any kind of trouble.
Sure, you should. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
yeah,
know.
I was gonna be all nosy, checking it out. Okay, what's going on with them?
Honestly, like, I don't know. Like, he hasn't gotten his psych eval yet, and he's just playing with it. And like, once he gets his psych eval, like that's court ordered, and is actually they are aware he went to see a psychiatrist that wasn't court ordered, and he didn't tell her anything about why he went to go see her. He literally like just bullshitted her and was talking about modafinil the whole time. And so, like, he can't use her as, a provider because she wasn't court ordered. She's not part of that. And so, like, I don't know, like, he's obviously crazy. He's going to figure it out when he sees a real psychiatrist. Like, they're not going to be too pleased with what he's
Well,
been
I
doing.
hope he can get help if he actually does have schizophrenia and all that. I don't know. He seems to be really paranoid all the time.
Yeah.
That's just what we see on the camera. Okay.
No, it's
Well,
off
I
camera
see.
too.
I can't talk for everybody else. I'm sorry.
It's off camera too. I mean, he used to wake up in the morning and he would just call me a whore and like tell me how he wanted to break up with me and that he didn't want to be around, and like he would literally just wake up out of nowhere in a rage, and like it was like impossible. And my roommates have either tried to mitigate it and or have tried to remove him, and he's lashed out on them. Which is just a joke, because it's like if enough people witness how you are and they're telling you you're the problem, you think you'd get the hint, but he's in such denial. He has no accountability for anything. It's like ridiculous. Like, he was the reason he got arrested. He was literally banging outside my door, like just screaming one night. And so the neighbors called the cops. So he says that I've made police reports about him that were lies. That's not true. Everything I've told the police has been after he tried doxing me and destroying my life. Never called the cops on him before then. And he keeps acting like I'm the neighbors who said what they said. And it's like, dude, you're the one who went outside and made a scene. Like, do you have any self-accountability? Like, any self-accountability? Like, you went outside and made a scene. That was you, dude. Like, do you get that? Like, I don't know how he's, like, it doesn't, like, register to him.
Hey, Grandma, you having fun there modding?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said something. You have another roommate. Obviously that roommate isn't a streamer then.
Actually, well, one roommate kind of is, but I don't want to mention like who he is. And then the other one is like, he's just this 21-year-old kid that is adorable. I love him like a little brother. I'm not going to pay for his rent anymore though. He kind of likes to stream. Like, he's just started to dabble in it a little bit, but he's not like IP2 or anything like that.
Okay. All right. Somebody says, Kit, would you address some questions like, why do you keep following him and showing up at his locations?
Well, I did that once and we talked about that. So if you missed it,
no, I'm just
not you.
Okay.
The person asked. Sorry, no. The person
because
asked.
Somebody said to me, I was getting shit last night, and they said, well, I hope do you know what you're getting yourself into? Are you going to ask the hard questions? What hard questions am I going to ask? I just wanted to get to know you.
You're so
and
sweet.
hear about what that IP2 life is about and what I see and what I think.
Young Noble.
I was prepared for the date. Believe me, I was prepared.
Young Noble, like, I'm reading a chat right now that says she's been harassing him since he moved on. Young Noble, he hasn't moved on if he's still calling me and trying to hook up with me. Like, you do realize that, right? Like, that's not moving on. That's him playing a game, and there's a big difference. So, like, if you guys keep acting like he's not the one who reaches out to me, like, there's no questions to answer. Like, you're just gonna try to paint me as somebody who's like you guys have selective memories. Like, you don't remember what he did to me and that I have a right to be this pissed off. And like, if I'm gonna go fuck with him a little on his stream, like, I'm okay doing that. Like, that was kind of funny and it got me views. Like,
see, I didn't know if it was scripted or not, because
it wasn't scripted. It was exaggerated.
He would be grinning.
Yeah, he was great.
Wait a minute.
He was grinning. He liked it. And like, that's what I was saying. Like, I think he has like a fetish for like being dominated. Cause like, I don't know, like, he seemed to really enjoy it to an extent, like in a weird sexual way. And I was just kind of I literally was just, everything I was doing was just to fuck with him. And like, I didn't really care if chat saw, just cause I'm so fed up with him. And I just was like, dude, like,
yeah. And I want to let the people know, I don't know all the ins and outs of this stuff, because like I said, IP2 is really toxic. And, I just watch every now and then. So
Yeah.
I don't know what tough questions they want me to ask.
No, you can ask anything that they want to ask. He does want my clout, Young Noble. He has since we started dating. He literally wanted to use my platform and like my name to like get himself higher up on the list. And he did when he started shit talking me after he put me in jail. So like I'm not unaware of that. Like Young Noble, I actually don't care. Like I feel like I had every right to go fuck with him, and that's totally okay with me. Like honestly, I've still done not half as many things to him as he's done to me, and not as bad of things. And I don't care what your opinion is on that. Like I fucked with him, like get over it. Like I'm allowed to fuck with him. If he's gonna torture me and torment me the way he has, I'm sorry, a little revenge doesn't hurt. Like it is what it is. Like I kind of lost respect for that comment and you after that too, buddy.
Burrito Head. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I reached out to her quite a while ago, like summertime, after the roof thing. I mean, we didn't talk on a regular basis because you didn't. I don't even know you like that right now. I told her I think this relationship is not good. It's toxic. It's only going to get worse. That's what I said. Remember?
A lot of people have, honestly. Like it's
Me. You remember that?
I do. I do.
Okay.
I do. I do. I do. But like so many people said that and they're not probably wrong. I don't know if
I'm not saying I'm right. I've lived it. So
yeah, no, and that's what I think a lot of the women who have reached out and warned me have kind of tried to like demonstrate. They're like, I've been through something similar, but like then you put it online and it's like if he's gonna attack me online publicly and try to get me and my life sabotaged, like that tells me you don't give a shit about me. Therefore, I've been betrayed immensely by someone I trusted. And you never loved me because you wouldn't have done that if you loved me. And you're a fucking fool because you're literally making shit up for why you're doing what you're doing to me. You're making lies about what I've done to you when I haven't done them to you. You're pathetic. Like, I mean, like, I see it. I just, I don't know. I do love him.
boy, look at all those comments.
I know, right?
You got to have tough skin, man. I don't know what I'd do if I were you.
Well, like I said, I didn't ask.
I've got my fair hate because a lot of profile cases I have talked to the defendant. Okay.
Okay.
And I've shared that with the people. I've given them content because what I do, I made sure I don't want my channel monetized. You will never see a cash link. I don't make money off of victims, and I will not.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I had boy, did I have hate, big hate at one time. But then everybody realized how I am. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to get their side. Why not go to the source and not that person told me that? I'll go ask them. And that's how I handled it.
Yeah. I mean, you'll get literally black and white with me and him. He'll literally have an excuse for everything. He'll have a reason why he's not accountable, why he didn't have a contribution to a situation. Like he'll make me look as bad as he wants just to make himself feel better, and it's pathetic. So
Chad always wins. Chad always wins.
Chad is God.
Oh man, there's some mean ones in here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, Young Noble has been following us forever and was very supportive of us as a couple for a very long time. And I think Young Noble knows that I've been fed the fuck up. So what he's saying right now is low IQ. I'm kind of over like Nick's bullshit. So I'm going to fuck with him back. And if that offends you, maybe you shouldn't have pretended to be so supportive in the beginning.
Okay, I've seen a comment. I'm sorry, I don't want to forget. That's part of my problem from my stroke. I need to answer this. I got to
I
answer
have
this.
memory issues too with pots, so I
Okay,
feel it.
don't put your don't put your life out there. Now, see, and that's the other thing. The IP2, you already put your life out there. So
Right. I didn't.
yeah.
Nick is the one who literally put everything out there to start with. Like, he literally went out the day he put me in jail and he was like shit talking me and like lying about me. And like, I would have never brought that to the table online. That was literally all him. So all I'm left with is to defend myself, publicly. And so that's why I'm public about it now. But like, if it had been a choice, this never would have been online.
Because I do remember in the beginning, you guys did not stream when you were with each other. Or am I wrong? I don't recall you guys streaming together.
We used to stream, it just got no views because people that like him hate me and people that hate him hate me. So like
Okay.
we would, but like it just like people seem to like us fighting better than us together. So it tells you where those state of the
everybody
are.
likes a train wreck. I mean,
Right.
shit, I was watching it today, okay? But I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh my God. Because I just came in, just check and see how you were doing throughout the day, you know what I mean? Just being nosy. Just coming through to say hi, and I seen that. I'm like, no, do I say something? Okay, I'll just watch and see what happens.
No, I appreciate it. And thank you for giving me a voice. Like, I appreciate everyone who's given me a little bit of a voice because honestly, like, Nick has taken it from me. He's just going off, making these slanderous fucking comments and turning me like I said, how I acted tonight was mostly just to fuck with him. But I wouldn't normally do that. Like, that's not normally my scene either. Like, I kind of just went out of my way to like make him uncomfortable, and that was amusing to me, but I shouldn't be amused by the toxicity of all of this. Like, honestly, like it shouldn't even be to this point, where I feel like I need to go fuck with somebody just to like say, haha, I went up to you. Like, you fucked with me too many times. Like, I'm going to go make you uncomfortable for a minute. Like, it shouldn't even be like that. But I'm kind of, I'm not like the strongest person when it comes to like, taking an L and like putting my head down and being like, okay. No, I'm going to fuck with you a few times before I say bye. And that's kind of how I roll. Like, if you corner me, like, I will bite back so hard. Like, you don't want to know me. And he's cornered me. And like, this is the person I'm acting like right now. And like, that's my fault. But I don't need to be around that vibe to push me into this vibe, So.
Right.
Deadbeat David, I banned you because you literally said the same things over and over again that weren't true. Like, I don't know who y'all think you are, like, with, like, I know something that you don't know, even though it's your life, but it's weird. Like, it's just weird. So, Deadbeat David, I blocked you because you were annoying.
Grandma, you're funny. I called her earlier and like, or text her, I go, you need to be in my chat tonight. I'm gonna need you. She's like, hard to hold my tongue. Yeah, because you know what? She's falling cocky. Yeah. She takes no shit. She's waiting for him to call her tonight.
Actually, I'm not, but if he does, I
Did
may
he
or
say
may
he
not
was gonna call you?
Yeah, that was supposedly. That's he wants to meet up with me after he's done streaming, supposedly. So I'm not gonna buy him food though. He's gonna starve. He can feed himself. No, Deadbeat David, dude, you don't know me. And you don't know what you think you know, obviously, but you act very entitled to knowledge that you don't have, and it's a joke. So I'm going to make you understand that. Like, you're a joke. Like, you're not funny, you're not witty, you repeat yourself, you lie by saying things about me that aren't true, that you don't have information for, and it's just sad. So, like, yeah, you're blocked, dude.
Oh, good. Miss Barbara's still in here. She don't take shit either. She's a little spitfire.
With age comes with wisdom.
Yep.
Deadbeat.
I would have a conversation with Nick.
Yeah, that'd be great. You should definitely do an interview with him. It'll be fascinating, and you're going to get a completely different story. Like, I will tell you right now, like, you're going to get told the opposite of everything. But I will say, like, I feel like you've been watching long enough that you know the situation and you probably can smell
Yep.
bullshit when it's there. So I would be very interested to see an interview with that.
Yeah, I would.
You should reach out to him.
Well, I was going to say something in his chat today, but I didn't.
Yeah, his chat's vicious. You might want to be
Well,
careful
I
with
know.
his
I was
chat.
going to start out, being funny, a funny comment, and then I was going to be like, "Hey," not to interview him, but just say, "What the fuck, dude?"
Just to interact. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, he started shitting on me on his stream, which is funny because like we left and it was like, I won't talk about you on camera anymore. And then he's still talking about me on camera. So it's like, I don't know what you want, dude. Like, you're a fucking liar and you're addicted to your chat, dude. Like, you're pathetic. Like,
Well, he's talking about you're going to acid face him again.
is he? Maybe I should show up and just have like an empty canister of
I'm like,
nothing.
oh no, he's back on the
Point it
acid
at
face
him.
thing.
Maybe I should just snipe him and just take an empty cup and just throw it at him and like maybe watch him freak out for a second.
No,
See how
I
that
don't
goes.
even laugh. I don't. Oh my god. But I did laugh.
It is funny because it's
Who's
funny.
Chad? Nick is a Chad. Is there a
Nick
Chad
is
out
not a
there?
Chad. Nick is a skin flap Andy who like is overweight and fucking short and bald. And only somebody that loves him would actually like want to be with him. So there's that too. He's not a Chad. I see him naked. Not a Chad. I've had Chads. Deadbeat David, you were never Team VP. You literally just insulted me and tried to give me worthless advice, like, consistently. Like, I'm not full of hate. I just don't have room for people that repeat themselves and tell me I'm doing things when they're not true. So, yeah, dude. Like, I don't know what you want me to say about that.
This is how. Okay, I don't know these people, but I'd always say to myself, because you have to be tough skinned to be on here, but even tougher for you. It's like, why am I arguing with the fucking avatar?
I know. But honestly, like, chat's pretty cool, like, when I'm working and stuff, because, like, it just kills like my boredom and like I can talk to people and like I like my chat most of the time, honestly, but sometimes you get people that are like viewers on both sides and they'll go into each chat and they'll try to stir stuff up between like the two chats with the actual streamer. It's like, you guys are fucking control freaks. Like,
You could say what?
Geneticus, your comment was removed. What comment?
Well, YouTube does that because I don't have words or anything like that blocked.
Yeah, Sunauticus is he's a real one. Geneticus shouldn't have been. Yeah, that's probably YouTube because he's not somebody.
It is YouTube because I let everybody speak their mind. Everybody has
Yeah.
a voice over here.
Yeah, free speech. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, YouTube had to do it because Grandma didn't do it. Miss Barbara didn't do it. No.
Oh, Sue, I saw that comment. I don't know. I don't see it anymore though.
You typed, "Oh, good night," and wow.
No,
Yeah,
he typed
YouTube
gun.
is getting weird.
I think he typed gun. I think he typed gun.
Oh, that word. Yeah, they'll do that.
Nah.
Okay, so this was fun. Do you want to do this again?
I'm down. I'm so down.
Now, let me know about that dating show. I can help out with that.
Dude, yeah, okay.
That'd be
So like
fun.
basically, yeah, you and Grady George and anyone else I can reach out to kind of like talk about this. I'm honestly like I
think
do
it'd
want
be
to make
fun.
it a thing. Yeah, I think it would be fun too. And I think it would help me kind of get out of the IBL funk.
Yeah, and it'd be something different and something fun, and nothing. There'll be no crying, no fighting. You know what I mean?
Right. No
It's
broken
it's
ceiling.
sad to watch. It's sad to watch that. Just so you know, I'm sure you do know, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it hasn't been a fun year for me. It's probably been one of the most struggleful years of my life, honestly. So it
right,
is what it is.
right. Well, I can tell you're pretty strong because of all these comments.
A lot of these people are in my chat most of the time.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. You got Sunauticus, Micah Owens. Micah Owens is a two-faced simp. Rooster, I don't even know Rooster. Burrito Head is a two-faced simp. Yeah.
I think I'm going to say something. Burrito Head, I think a dating show would be fun. You know what I mean? Something that's different. It's real, but not real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah, well,
platform. Do something with it.
I wanna, yeah, no. Like I wanted to do the dating show because like I felt like it would just be like fresh content for me while still being within context of the situation. So like there's like lore, you can follow
Yeah.
it, and this is my next
Right.
page. Like I figured people would be down for that. Plus, like a ton of people reached out to me afterwards and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do a date stream?" And I'm like, "Let's go." And then, I told Nick I wouldn't because I guess we made a deal that it was only applicable to one of us. But I'll probably end up doing it.
Okay. Well, let me know, and I can help.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Well, I thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you
You know,
so much.
I'm here for you. Yep.
I appreciate you. I do. I really do. And I think we can just talk in DMs too, here and there. And
You got my
feel
phone
free to.
number. You know that, right? Do you remember? Because
I
you were
don't even
supposed
know.
to get back to me after you moved. You told me as soon as I'm settled,
Oh my
I
gosh,
will
you're
call you.
right. I'm
That was
so
me.
sorry. Yeah. No, I've had literally so
That
much
was a
going
long time
on.
ago.
Yeah, I've had so much going on, and I do that to people all the time. So don't take that personally.
No, I didn't, because I was looking at the train wreck online. No,
Word. You're like, oh my God, she's busy as fuck. Yeah.
oh boy, she'll contact me whenever she wants to. I mean, but you don't know me. You know what I mean?
Well, now I do.
Well, yeah, yeah. But
Now I do.
whatever. Well, you know what? I want to thank her for coming on. You tell Nick he can come on this panel anytime. I will not disrespect him.
Okay. All right. I mean, you can reach out to him too. Do you know his Instagram?
No, what is it?
The Lep Life.
Oh, like the name of his YouTube right now?
Let me double check. Yeah. Let me double check. It is. Yeah, it's Lep Life. LEPLYFE.
Okay, got it. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here. Miss Barbara, Grandma, love you guys. But I thought this was fun, and it'll only get better in time. Okay.
Yeah, next interview, hopefully there's definitely better news.
Yeah.
It's like transition stage right now, so we'll see where it goes.
All right. Well, I'm not here to judge you, just so you know.
I appreciate it. And if you have any advice, feel free to spend any amount of time texting me or DMing me.
You know I will. I know you'll read it. You don't need to respond. Just I'll put those words out there, what I think to you.
I'll take it with more than a grain of salt, for sure.
Because if you knew what I'd been through, and that's why I share with, all these young girls what I've been through. I mean, I've almost been killed twice. My ex did 10 years, okay, in prison.
What?
No, I can't. Oh, man. PTSD to this day. That noise, the bat on the head, will always be with me. Always.
Oh
Second degree assault with a deadly weapon. So you know what? I know how this stuff progresses.
Okay. Okay.
because he was all sweet and kind and hit me, and then things started happening, the pushing, and and then the jealousy. And I'm watching that happen with you. And like someone did say, this is going to turn out to be a true crime case.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. But
We've
it's
already
not only-
involved
it's not-
jail.
I know my situation ain't the same as yours, but I don't know.
No, I appreciate it. And I don't know if you know who Princess is in my chat, but she comes in a lot, and she kind of gave me a warning like long before any of this happened. She was like, I see red flags. Like, people that have been through it, I've never been in a relationship like this in my life. I mean, and the fact that it's publicized is just its own situation, but like, take that out of it. Like, I've never been in a situation this toxic or abusive ever, and I've never tolerated anything like this before. So, you know.
Okay. Oh my God, don't kill him. In Minecraft? All right, girl, I'll let you get going.
All right, Mama. Well, yeah, we'll do this again, and just keep in contact. And I really appreciate this, and I might pop in your chat here and there. I don't watch a lot of streams, but if I
Yeah,
do,
I don't do many, well, probably a couple times a week, but my things are trials, but that shit gets really dark. Okay. But I do true crime. I do parodies making fun of criminals and YouTubers that piss me off.
word,
Oh, yeah.
word.
Okay,
Hey, you got
everybody.
the power.
I want to thank everybody for coming through. I will reread all your comments when this is over. And if I need to address them, I'll come back. I'll come back. Okay, guys, have a good one.
Night.